We're often told that there's a scientific explanation for everything. Then again, we can't deny that some events are beyond any sort of logic. Among these stories is the one about the mysterious man from Taured. In July 1954, a bearded middle-aged man arrived at the Haneda airport in Tokyo, Japan. The one distinct detail about the day was that it was hotter than usual. The man was described as having a Caucasian appearance and was neatly dressed. He was part of the crowd as it made its way through customs. It seemed like he was just like any other businessman on a trip. In fact, the man reportedly told customs officials that it was just a normal business trip. He mentioned that the trip was only one of his 3 trips to Japan that year. The man spoke French, and officials believed that it was his primary language. However, he also spoke Japanese and several other languages. The man also showed the customs officers his wallet, which contained various currencies from his frequent travels. Things got complicated when the man was asked about his country of origin. He answered with the name of country that nobody else had ever heard of before. He said that he was a citizen of Taured. Of course, the officials got suspicious. Thus they immediately asked for his passport. Although his passport looked genuine, the officials were baffled when they saw that his country of origin was really called Taured. What made things even more confusing for the officials was the fact that man's passport had visa stamps that validated his claim of having traveled to Japan and a number of European countries. In an attempt to prove that he was legit, the man told the officials to call the representatives of the Japan-based company that he was supposed to have a meeting with. Unfortunately, when the officials called the company that the man mentioned, the people there said they had never heard of the mysterious man or the company that he supposedly worked for. Things got even weirder when the officials found out that the hotel where the man had claimed to have made reservations also never heard of him. Moreover, the bank listed on the man's checkbook also didn't exist. The mysterious man was said to have scoffed at the officials. He thought they were playing a joke on him. Next, the officials decided to show the man a world map. They asked him to point to his country. The man mentioned that his country was located near the border of Spain and France, and that it has been in existence for 1,000 years. He pointed to his country's spot on the map. Taured wasn't there. Instead, it was a small country called Andorra. Still in shock, the man was detained by customs officials. They decided to let him spend the night at a nearby hotel, while they tried to make sense of the situation. Guards were posted outside the man's room to make sure that he didn't escape. Technically, at that point, he was a man without a country. The next day, the man was summoned for further questioning. The authorities were surprised to find out that he had disappeared from the hotel room. They searched for the man, but they couldn't find a trace of him. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. Surprisingly, misplaced travelers like the businessman from Taured have appeared on many occasions. In 1851, a man was found wandering Frankfurt and der Oder in northeast Germany, who claimed he was from a country called Laxaria on the continent of Sacria. Another young man who spoke a completely unrecognizable language was caught stealing a loaf of bread in Paris in 1905. He said he was from Lisboa, which authorities assumed was Lisbon or Lisboa in Portuguese, yet his language was not Portuguese, nor did he recognize a map of Portugal as his homeland. Is Taured out there somewhere? And what about Laxaria or Lisboa? Did these men fall backward through time or pass through dimensions? Comment your opinion. Hit like if you found this video interesting. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.